What's up? My goes to youtube.com/rockinguitarlessons1 and rockinguitarlessons.com. That's Def Leppard with Gods of War. This is standard tuning. This goes out to Mike Paul. That's who. Mike Paul. Alright, so let's do it. Let's do it. What do you say? So, one of the best produced bands in rock in the 80s. Actually, and beyond. Very produced, very thought out. The amazing Def Leppard. So let's jump in. What do you say? There's one note that's palm muted. We're going to talk about subgrouping for a second. You got a piece of pie and we're going to split it into 4 equal parts. So the first part is this. The very first note's palm muted. That's the only time out of all of this pie that's palm muted. 4A. And then go 6, G, and D. And you can experiment with fingering. You can go 1st, 4th, 3rd. I'm kind of doing a knuckle shift here off the 3rd finger, so I can catch the 7B with my pinky. And then I go 6G. And then 6D. My middle finger. That's how I'm doing it. And then you're gonna pick that, slide to 9 on the D, and vibrato with the whammy. Mine needs a bushing, so it's got a lot of play, which makes it a little difficult. But you want to smooth like that with the whammy. Mine goes, you know, like a broken record. But yeah, you get the vibe. Okay, the next one. Repeat it, no palm mute, up to 6G, alright? So, and then go 1, 2 on the G. Vibrato with the whammy. So we're just altering these end parts, but for the majority of each of these 4 quarters, they're the same notes. And the third one. So you'll start once again, same thing for the majority. Except this time we're going to go to the 6D after the 6G. So that's the consistent part, is up to 6G the second time on the 6G. So now we'll go 6D and then 2D. Slide it over there and then pick. And then this 4th one, and this isn't uncommon because a lot of times with riffs you may have these little consistent chunks like we do, and then the 4th one may be quite a bit different, which in this case it is, at least note wise. Be a killer finger exercise right there. They thought of that. It's catchy. It's like Sweet Child of Mine, you know, going. You gotta admit, man, it's catchy. So we're going to go 4 on the A and 4 on the G. So we're string skipping. I'm using index middle. And then just think power chord here. This is an F sharp 5, which would be 4D and 6G. So connect those. And then we're going to go 6, 4, D, G. It's like an inverted power chord basically, but keep everything separate. And then 7A. And then one guitar is going to go into that E5 power chord. You can kind of combine them real quick and just like hit the low E. I'm going to leave that to you, but let me show you the other cool little riffs though. But let's go over this once. next part. So go 5-4 on the B with middle and index. When you hit the 4B, we're going to hammer 5, pull 4, and pull off to the open. So it's that riff right there, just that little part, man. Subgroups, I'm telling you. You want to stick that in your bag of tricks, man. That's stuff you can... Right? So, trying to get you to think riffs and little subgroups like that. I feel like there's a bug in my hair. I don't think so. Alright, so after you do the pull off to the open, just do a quick open B whammy swoop. And don't go way down, dive bomb it, just a quick little tap. And then do it again, minus the whammy tap. So we have, again. Then go 2B, this might be tricky to do. Before you play it, push the bar down a little bit with these fingers, and we're going to pick as the bar is down, and then slide it to 4 and bring the bar up to its natural position. Like that. It's a Steve Vai thing. Or Brad Gillis thing, you know? So once you get up to 4, hammer 5, pull to 4, pull to open. So we don't lift the finger off unless we have to. And then go 2B, 1G, 2G. So, and then start it over. Up to there. And then instead of doing that little whammy thing that I was showing you, now we're going to go 4, 5, 4. 4, 5, 4 open. And then go 4G, 5B, strum, slide a step and a half sharp up to 7, 8, and vibrato. I think that one's actually manual vibrato, so that's the midpoint of this section. We got, oops, try it again. And then play the first one again without the whammy. Watch. Whammy. But you don't have to do the. You can. I don't remember hearing it on that time through. This would be our third subgroup, right? But everything else would be the same. What we're picking, you know, we'd go 4, 5, 4 open on the B, and then 2 on the B, and then 1, 2 on the G. So I think so. Let me play it up to there. So first, second, and third subgroup of this part would be this. Yes, that's right. And then the fourth one is the same as the second one. And then I'll show you just a brief part of the verse. Or, I think it's up here though. So it's a C sharp 5, 4A, 6D. Hit those two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the first one's not palm muted. The rest are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1 time not, 6 times with. Open E palm muted. So second fret E palm muted. 4A palm muted. I'd use the middle. And then 6D, 4A, pinky middle, no palm mute. Then go 5, 7 on the EA, first, second finger, palm mute. And then 9D, 7A, no palm mute. So we've got this idea going on. Right? Lower that thumb. Okay? and then you can apply the palm mute after if you want. So we have. Cool? We cool? All right. So it's been extremely hot in California where I live. We're in a drought. We're out of water. No, we got some water. I just used it. Actually, I just had a drink of it. It was good. Anyways, by the way, happy 4th of July 2015. I wasn't going to say it's 4th of July, but it is, and I'm out here, and I'm not doing the Star Spangled Banner because I have it. Did it a couple years ago when I first opened my channel. It's kind of just an improv, ridiculous, super long thing. If you want to find it, go to YouTube. Hey, you're there now. Type in Mike Gross Star Spangled Banner. It'll pull up. I think it was my 1000th video lesson. I could be wrong, guys. I know it's on here somewhere. Alright, so take your time with this. You always hear me talk about the subgroups and the pie and splitting stuff. There's a reason for that, for up here in your mind, so you can break this stuff down and be able to apply it. And it'll make more sense, you know, in those small pieces. We're building a puzzle, so, or we're baking a pie. Either way, you take your pick. It'll come together. Be patient, take your time, go slow, gradually pick up your speed. If you're interested in some private lessons, like if you just don't get this video, hit me up. This is what I do. Been teaching for over 20 years, full time. That's all I've done. I do teach on Skype, and that's all I do. I don't teach in music stores anymore. So all around the world, it doesn't matter what state or what country you're in. If you can get Skype, you can take lessons with me. So what do you think? Hit me up. For a price breakdown, it's probably in my description down here, but you can also find it on my website, rockinguitarlessons.com. And basically 30 and 60-minute lessons per week or bi-weekly. Price break for paying for the 4-week month. And same day, same time is 99% what my students do. I have a few that are on a fluctuating schedule. You really want to try to get that set day, set time, if you want to be consistent with it. But I'll work with you. I also offer CVT and CT lessons. Say you're too busy for the Skype thing, you can't do it, but there's that song you've always wanted to do and play it right. You want to do it right. The rhythm, the solo, or just the solo. Or the rhythm and the rhythm behind the solo. And the solo, whatever. Handwritten tabs, I transcribe by ear. I go to the actual studio version, and then I'll use live versions for hand placement if I need. So I try and get this stuff down to the right string and fret. I really do. Is it wrong if you do it otherwise? No. Little difference in tonality a little bit, but I'm a stickler about that. And I don't get it right 100% of the time. Come on, man. Come on. But I try. I'm aiming to do that. Okay, so that's a CVT lesson. It's timestamp, subgroup everything, scan the tabs, send them to your email. Actually, that's a CT lesson. If you want a CVT lesson, that has a video with it, and the whole tab part's the same. The video gets uploaded to the channel, so you got the audio and the visual. They work hand in hand together. I have a lot of CVT and CT students. You guys are my students. You'll have my phone number. Send me whatever it is, you know. Be detailed about it, please. You can even send me the link. That'd be even better. But you know, a lot of times I'll have students that just want certain parts, so timestamp it. You know, 1:30 to 2:15, get this part, and then 3:30 to 4:02, I need that part. They're custom, so you let me know. And then I have a lot of students that just have them do complete songs, man. We just wipe it out. I've done a few beginner series related CVTs as well for the beginner guitar player or the intermediate or the advanced. It's your call. All that information is on my website, or you can email me, rockinguitarlessons@hotmail.com and mike@rockinguitarlessons.com. Make sure you tag me on both those. Until next time, I'm Mike Gross. Keep rocking. Make sure to subscribe. Feel free to comment. Send me your requests for your free lessons here. And share. Yeah, share. You know it's nice to share. Your mom told you that when you were little. Alright, later guys.